Okay, so I've got one viewer, Leonie. Good evening. So, sorry about that. I'm back in the room. Hopefully all will be well. Kerry, good evening. Grainy, good evening. This is nice, being able to see everyone and say joy. Back again. Technical hitch. One of those nights, I'm afraid. Sammy, good evening. Who else do we have? Leonie, I think I said hello. Sarah Pritchard, Adam Tander. Just wait for people to join us. So much better now, isn't it? How is the quality now, Adam? Everything okay? Just wait for the others to catch up.
Sweet as a nut.
Okay, thank you. Oh, thanks, Grainy. That's good. Still, one bonus, it gives me a chance to drink my tea. Natalie Hibbert, good evening. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without my sons and the technical expertise. I'd have no idea. Deborah Smith, good evening. Thanks for coming back. Craig Spiritual, hi. Think we're okay this time, Craig. Just let people catch up. Oh dear, how is everyone? While we're waiting, any news to share? Any good news or anything happening around you that you'd like to share? Oh yes, they are, Grainy, aren't they? They are off for mid-term. They've been off all week, haven't they? We're all super duper, Adam. Wayne Jones, good evening. Yeah, I'd clicked on the wrong camera, I'm afraid. Just one of those nights. I'm fine, Craig, my darling. Hope you are well. Thanks, Sammy. Oh, only for 2 days there, Grainy. I think they're off. Well, they're off all week here. Half term, we always have a week. Is that how they do it in Ireland? Oh, that's a bit harsh. Oh, thank you, Wayne. Oh, Natalie, that's wonderful news. Can everyone see that? Natalie got the all clear about her heart problem. That is wonderful news. Fantastic. You must have been so worried, my love. Really pleased for you. I'm not answering questions quite yet, Sarah, because we settle in first and then we look at some cards for each of the zodiac signs. You started meditation on Monday, guided meditation. But you're going to start, you're a hairdresser, Kerry? I'm confused. Oh, you're meditating at the hairdressers? Do they do the meditation there? Is that what you mean? Or it's so important to meditate. It's amazing the peace that it can bring, you know? Oh, sounds like you've both had a bit of a day then, Deborah. Oh, I see, Grainy, yeah. Hi, Tiger. Barbara Halliday. Hi, my love. Pearls Bohemia. What a lovely name. Thank you for joining me. Is this your first time on my live? If so, I do hope you'll consider subscribing. I'm on live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, around about 8:15, depending on how quickly I can. Tonight was a bit of a delay, but normally around 8:15 p.m. For anyone that's new here. Barbara Evans. Yes, that's so much better, isn't it? It was worth cancelling the stream. Sorry about that. Which meditation do I use? Well, there's the people that I listen to. I think I might have mentioned this before. Are called the Relaxed Guys, and they're on YouTube. They are absolutely fantastic. Take a look at their channel. Those of you who like meditation, you may have heard of them. The Relaxed Guys, a couple of English guys who they do some fantastic meditations. I think they're hypnotherapists as well, which helps. You're in the relationship with Sarah Pritchard, Wayne, are you? Oh, wow. Don't ask questions about each other then. That could be awkward. Oh, lovely to have you here, Pearls Bohemia. So, Craig, my dream world is more exciting than the physical one with girls. The one I've been having reoccurring ones for a few years now came into a couple of nights ago. Different to this faith love. So someone else, is that what you mean, Craig? Wow. I bet you can't wait to go to sleep at night, can you, Craig? Jocelyn S., good evening. It's not sounding so squeaky tonight, is it? I wonder why. Perhaps I've got it on a nice spot. I'll try not to move it, Kerry. Yeah, the Relaxed Guys, Sammy, they are amazing. They've actually got, they've got some fantastic meditations, but you could also subscribe as well and get some extra ones if you wanted to. I don't know how much that is, but what a wonderful channel. What is that? Rife thing. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Good evening. Welcome. Oh, that's lovely, Natalie. And that was last night. When did you get your news? I feel that this is spirit coming to you, celebrating your news. Often the spirit will come to us whilst we're sleeping, especially if there's something happening, something particular happening, something we're worrying about, some kind of news that we're waiting to receive. That's when they come, for reassurance. So Wayne and Sarah. Elsa Manzi, hello there to you. Thank you for joining me. I have a feeling it's your first time on my live, so good you could join me. Thank you for subscribing and liking. So this is my second attempt at going live this evening. Hopefully it should all be fine. Works like that sometimes, doesn't it? So we've got a couple of new people here this evening, which is lovely. I may just so yeah, this woman feels more, I don't know how to explain, she feels more like she shares the same energy as me, and the amount of recurring ones just adds to the feeling. Oh, did I, Craig? Just going to pop over to Facebook, let them know I'm live. So I normally do that. Sorry for the noise. Queen G, good evening. Hello to you. Okay, so I'm not sure if I put it in the title, but this, of course, will be midweek messages for each zodiac sign. And this evening, I'm going to be using the Faulkner Tarot, and I also have the Brian deck, or Brian's deck. These two go hand in hand. They're both by Rhiannon Faulkner, and they work very well together. So we'll use these. We could use these at the start, actually. Let's go for that. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to use Brian for each zodiac sign. We do love Brian, don't we? So let's start with him. Cheer us up midweek. Okay, so dear Brian, what messages do you have for us, please? For this lovely community, what messages do you have, please? For each of the zodiac signs. Oh. Okay, Brian. His energy is feeling very strong this evening. This is, of course, Rhiannon's spirit guide. Okay, so Aries, and this is for me as well, as I'm an Aries, and kind of makes sense. Slow down and relax, will you? Nice and easy, easy and nice. Chill out time and stop being in such a rush. Everything is in good hands, promise. Well, that is typical for Aries, as we do like to tear about a bit, can be quite impatient and want everything yesterday. So good advice there from Brian to slow down and relax, will you? And then for Taurus, start planning now. Get things in order. It's time for change. Being prepared is the best defense you have. So it's all about forward planning at the moment, Taurus, which kind of goes well with your sign, as you do tend to be happy to plan ahead. You're pretty methodical as a sign. So this is just encouraging you to put those plans into action. Then we've got Gemini. Oh, Gemini. Love. Sometimes you just need to speak from the heart. I don't do this gushy stuff. You know what to do, right? That's Brian telling it like it is, Geminis, okay? So it's all about love and expressing your feelings. Now, this could be to a partner, a potential partner, but it could also be, you know, just telling someone in your family how much you love them, you know. Perhaps there's a need to connect at the moment with someone and express yourself. You're very good at expressing yourself, Gemini. You're ruled by Mercury. And now we move on to Cancer, heaven sent. This is the answer to your dreams. Stay grounded and focused and say thank you to our Creator. Lovely. So heaven is sending you some help, some support, some guidance, okay? The answer to your dreams is coming, Cancer, okay? So have faith and trust. Then we move on to Leo. Leos, believe in yourself. You can do anything. This is going to be fantastically rewarding. How about that, Leo? Okay, time to believe in yourself, Mr. Craig. Believe in yourself and realize that you can do anything. This is going to be fantastically rewarding. So if there's something you've been wanting to do, Brian feels it's time for you to trust yourself. to get going on it, okay? No more holding back. Then we move on to Virgo. Start looking for fresh new ways. My father always said to follow your nose. I always say, shut the door behind you and don't look back. You choose. So fresh new ways, Virgo, you know, taking a look at things through different eyes, getting a new perspective, a new handle on things. Maybe things will improve in a certain area of your life once you start sort of taking on board different ways of moving forward or approaching things. Then we move on to Libra. Showtime, Libra. Wow. Result. Things are really happening for you now. Wow. So good results coming in. It's showtime, Libra. Things are working out in your favour. I know, Jocelyn, you're a Libra, as far as I know. So good results are on their way. It's showtime. Things are starting to happen for you, Libra. This is a nice one, and this is for Scorpio. Sammy and Tiger that I know of. Turning a corner now. Sit down and think this through properly. You are finally pointing in the right direction now, and the worst is well behind you. Make sure you pay attention to detail and focus with you. Well, detail is your thing, Scorpio, you know. So it's time to tap into that Scorpio energy. You're turning a corner. This is kind of like the Six of Swords. The worst is behind you. Things are on the up. You're pointing in the right direction, Scorpio. So wherever you're heading right now, keep going. Okay, so now we move on to Sagittarius. Magic. Have a bit of that. All good. Finally, a happy ending. So that's lovely, isn't it, for Sag? You know, if you have been worried or concerned about something, Brian is saying all will be well. Have a bit of that. Finally, a happy ending. So all's well that ends well is what I'm getting there. And then we move on to Capricorn. Blessings. Who's a lucky person today then? Even more answers to your prayers are on their way. So that's for Capricorn. Answers to your prayers are on their way. I feel this is to do with a family matter. Something good is coming to you. A bit of luck is on its way, dear Capricorn. And then we have a card for Aquarius. I love it when a plan comes together. Barbara Halliday. Success. Put yourself on the back. Put yourself on the back as all that hard work and effort has paid off. Strange way of putting it, but pat yourself on the back. So success. Pat yourself on the back as all that hard work and effort has paid off. I love it when a plan comes together. So a plan is coming together. All your hard work is paying off, Aquarius, okay? So it may have been tough, it may have been hard, but you've hung in there and things are starting to work out. You just need to sort of see things in a clear way. So if it's, you know, sometimes when things are tough, it can seem as if we're getting nowhere, but Brian feels it's all coming together. It's all working out for you. Just trust, I feel. And then we're moving on to the lovely Pisces. Grab it while you can, Pisces. Social Mac, I know you're in the chat there. Good news is coming when you least expect it. Take everything offered to you. Good news on the way to you there, from Brian. And it's sort of like the Wheel of Fortune, when you very least expect it, okay? This could be a nice surprise on its way, Pisces. Take everything that's offered to you because you may not, you won't know really where it might lead. Okay, so that's the cards for the Zodiac from our lovely Brian. And I'm going to use the Faulkner as well this evening. He's wonderful, isn't he, Sammy? Okay. Ah, Saoirse. Okay, so let's start with some questions then. He has had a long holiday. Just give me one moment. Okay, so hello, Taylor Manuel. Is it your first time here? Welcome and thank you for joining us. There's someone called Dylan here as well, is there? Okay, so I've got my Dylan. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Fantastic. Did you have a question, Dylan, by the way? So, Saoirse Mac, you've had horrible anxiety, have you, my love? Okay, so a lot of what you're feeling is to do with the anxiety, but let's have a look at what the tarot says. In fact, I'm going to use the psychic tarot for that question, Saoirse. Sorry to hear that you've been feeling like that. It's awful, isn't it? It's all-consuming. This is for Saoirse. The angels and spirit guides. What messages do you have for Saoirse, please? What does she need to know at this time? Oh, Saoirse flew out of the deck. Okay, so there's conflict and defeat here coming out, that's popped out for you. So clearly there's something has been, something difficult has been going on around you, or causing you to feel like you want to sort of run away, hide. I feel mentally, especially, you are under a lot of stress for some reason. Now, has something happened to cause you to feel this way? I feel something has knocked you off your perch, if you know what I mean. Temptation. It could be to do with past situations that are now surfacing. Sometimes anxiety can hit us out of the blue. We don't know why, but it could be linked in with something that's in the past, sometimes way back in the past. But the firm foundation is letting you know that you are safe, you are secure. That's what spirit want you to know. Balance. This is about getting the balance back, restoring the balance in your life. Okay. The angels are very much around you. They want you to know, Saoirse, things are going to be okay in time. You need to just be patient and gentle with yourself. Healing needs to take place, okay? But you do have this firm foundation. You are more secure than you're seeing, okay? Try to see things as positively as you can. And I realise that's difficult. And just as I said that, we've got the hope card. So, they're urging you to remain hopeful and hopeful that things will change, to realise that the light is still there. And I feel that glimmers of light will be coming into you very soon, back into your life. And so this is the light at the end of the tunnel coming in for you. I do feel you need to get out of your comfort zone a bit at the moment, Saoirse. I feel holding back and withdrawing is okay for a while, but right now, if you can think about taking small steps, okay, but they're urging you to continue to have faith and don't give up hope in yourself or in your life. It's like I don't know, I'm sensing that you're quite lost at the moment, but this light will return to you. Did you see it there with the hope card? I'm going to just draw you an angel card now. Okay. This is for the lovely Saoirse. The light is going to return very soon. Just got to hang in there, be patient, get the balance back in your life. You did have the balance card. Get the balance back in your life. You've got to be gentle with yourself, but start taking small steps toward getting your life back on track. It's kind of what that balance card was all about. You've got a guardian angel. Look at that, guardian angel of belief is by your side here. Think of this angel, please, Saoirse, when you're feeling low, when you're feeling anxious. She's by your side. So if you step out into the world a little bit, she'll be there with you, helping you, guiding you. And, she wants you to believe, okay? Believe in your future. Believe that you can overcome this, okay? That's for Saoirse. No, you won't go on like this for forever, darling. You will start to see the light. I feel even tomorrow you're going to feel a little bit better, but you've got to wake up in the morning and go to bed at night as well and speak to your angels and tell yourself positive affirmations. I will get past this. This too shall pass, and it will. It's anxiety. It's a bit of it's like a wave of emotion, but it comes and it goes, and you will be able to leave this behind. Just got to be patient and kind with yourself, okay? Don't beat yourself up for feeling this way. It's quite natural, and it's normally in a response to something either that's happened recently or something that you're carrying with you from the past, but you will be fine, my love. So you've got the guardian angel of belief there. Newcomers, okay, thank you, Tiger. So did I think there was another newcomer, wasn't there? Was it Taylor as well? But so Dylan, did you have Dylan? Am I going to be romantically involved with Rob? Let's have a look for you, Dylan. Okay, so will Dylan be romantically involved with Rob, please? What does he need to know? What does Dylan need to know, please, with regard to Rob? Well, we've got the Ten of Swords here, Queen of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So, do you know what star sign Rob is, Dylan, at all? I'm picking up someone who is financially solvent, someone who could, who's doing well for themselves. Would this be yourself or would this be Rob, Dylan? He's a Gemini, okay. Well, we've got someone here who is in a good position financially. Hi, Michelle. Now, someone is rebuilding their life. Yeah, so this will be him. Someone is rebuilding their life. I don't know. Could this be yourself or is this him? Someone is rebuilding. Someone is leaving the past behind them. They've had difficulties in the past with a relationship that did come to an end. But you've got the Sun here. And you've got the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to take one more. You've got the Ace of Cups. Beautiful combination of cards. There is real potential in this, but this is someone who takes their time in love, and someone who is not overly ready to commit. I see, Dylan. This is someone who is not overly ready to commit, but someone who kind of, I feel this person is a little bit affected by what has happened in their past, and they may be a little slow in coming forward right now. So they're not they're not the type of person, or they certainly are. They may have been, but they're not right now. They're just not ready to go rushing in. So this is something you'd need to be very patient about. It depends on what you want from this person. So there's still a lot of healing to be done, I feel. But there is real potential there because you've got the Ace of Cups, potential for love. Perfect. Thank you, Jocelyn. And what is your question, my love? There is real potential there, Dylan. But there's also a need for healing. I just feel the potential's there, but whether the timing's a bit off, just because things aren't completely right emotionally. Thanks, Tiger. Jocelyn, what would you like to know, my love? Oh, okay. How is next week going to go for me? Ooh. What's that with regard to? Got the Ace of Cups flew out of the deck here, which is a very good omen. Ace of Cups, we're talking new starts that you love, okay? Now, is this to do with career? What is it to do with? Oh, okay, Dylan, yeah. So it's the connection is there between you. It's just, sometimes we're on the right path, but we kind of need to take a few detours before we come around and get together, if you see what I mean. Oh, okay, Jocelyn, yeah. Thought it was to do with work. Okay, so this is for Jocelyn. Seven of Cups, there's options here, and there's a big question mark hanging over this, as you can see. Hold on. Three of Cups. Three of Cups, we're talking about celebration here, Jocelyn. So I do feel that you are likely to do quite well. Three of Swords. Do you have several options, Jocelyn? Is there more than one option, Jocelyn, my love? Because that's, it's a little bit, I'm going to say it's a bit touch and go here, if I'm honest. You seem to be really worrying about this situation, this offer. Three of Swords. I'm going to take a few more. 8, 9, 10. What I want to say is don't let your anxiety get the better of you, Jocelyn. At the moment, it's kind of hanging in the balance, if I'm honest. I feel there were a few candidates that applied for this or who were interviewed, etc. I feel there were a few more candidates, and it's kind of, I feel it's undecided at the moment. I really do, with this Seven of Cups, okay? But you really must stop worrying about it. I do feel you should stop worrying about it. I'm going to just draw a few of the Rider-Waite as well to go with that. There's 3 of you, I see, yeah. And at the moment, I feel they've not quite kind of made their minds up. Just let's see if we can get a bit more from the Rider-Waite here for Jocelyn. Oh, okay, 4 of Swords. You're definitely getting quite stressed, my darling. I don't feel You always show that, but I do feel you're getting quite stressed. Again, you've got the Three of Cups. Ace of Swords. So new beginnings. Again, new beginnings. Well, you've got success coming to you, whether it's with this particular job or something else that's being offered to you. Success is coming, okay? So you've just got to be patient and stop this worrying that I'm picking up. I feel, oh, there's a lot, you're getting quite stressed. Stop this worrying. Yeah, I can see the anxiety there with the cards. But you are going to be successful. Whether it's this particular job or something else coming, you are going to be working again soon, Jocelyn, okay? So please believe in yourself. But right now, I just did feel that there were other candidates and that, you know, they kind of haven't decided yet. But there was success coming to you, Jocelyn. There was success coming to you. Let's see who your guardian angel is here. You will be working, very possibly this year. Let's have a look for you, Jocelyn, your guardian angel. Angel of decisions, helping the place you work for to basically come up with this decision, make this decision, you know. So hang in there, because they're kind of they're trying their best to decide on who's best for the job. I feel you'd be very good for this job, though. I do, but I also see that, you know, this Six of Wands indicates success and triumph is coming to you at some point. So we'll see whether it's this job or something else, but I feel it could be this year. Dylan, yeah, please do. Yeah, I'll be live again on Friday evening around 8:15 to 8:30 p.m. GMT. Okay. So did we have some? Yeah, Jocelyn, how fitting. It's amazing how the cards work, isn't it? So was there anyone else that was new? I'm sure there were. Was there someone else that was new? Look, Craig, Sarah would question, but does that mean the angel of procrastinating is missing from that deck? Should I send it back? No, because I've got two. I had two decks. So, but good question. So, Pearl's Bohemia, may I receive a message regarding my heartbreak? Oh, Pearl, that's so sad. Sorry to hear that. This is for Pearl. Well, we're going to the Psychic Tarot for that. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Pearl. What does she need to know right now, please? Emotional withdrawal. It's coming in for you here. So, you know, it's clear that you have pulled back and withdrawn from life. I feel as if you want to shut the door on the world right now. There are choices, decisions around you. But I do feel it's good for you to take this time. I feel it's very important. You know, emotionally, this is very tough for you right now. But new doors are going to open. That's what this is saying. New doors. Can you see all these lovely new doors opening for you? Obstacles and challenges. You know, this isn't going to be easy, but you will be able to step on through. You will be able to overcome this. Right now, it seems impossible to cross from here to here, but it will happen. You will manage it. It will be okay. You're a very intuitive person. you know, and I feel you kind of sensed what was happening, what was coming. But look, you've got positive movement forward. You will start to leave the sadness behind you. You just need this time for healing, okay? Things will start moving forward again, Pearl. Things will get better for you, my love. Let's draw you a guardian angel as well. This is for Pearl. You've got the angel of faith. So the angels are advising you and asking you to remain faithful, you know, that things will turn out okay. Can you see your angel here? Very close to you, helping you to see the light, helping you to remain positive and, you know, retain that faith that things will be well, all will be well. It's a lovely name, Pearl, isn't it? Was there anyone else that was new? Tornaloon, I'm sure you're new. Would love to know if there's anything going on between Gary and I. Going on between you. Hi, Elisa. I hope you will consider subscribing if you're new this evening. If you'd like to see more of these videos, I'm live on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So, let's go back to that question. I'd love to know if there's anything going on between Gary and I. That's Tornaloon, sorry. Tornaloon, if you're still there. Let's see. Thank you, Elisa. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Hierophant, Queen of Cups. So there seems to be a lovely connection between you. What do you mean? Do you want to know whether something is going to develop? It's got a very traditional touch here, the two of you. Thank you, Dylan. There's a sort of real sort of traditional vibe that I'm getting. You know, some relationships like that, even in 2020, and that's what I'm getting here. It's a nice balance between the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. And so, yeah, I do feel there is a bond between you, my love. Absolutely, I do. But although there's a bond between you, you know, what I would say here is someone in the past has made you distrust in love, okay? But don't allow this to prevent you from finding your happy ever after. But yeah, there is definitely a bond between you. So a general from Elisa. Do a general from the Psychic Tarot. This is for Elisa. What does Elisa need to know, please? Accelerated motion. Where are you, Lisa? General message from Spirit. Okay, so this is general. Okay. Accelerated motion. Things are about to really take off for you, really move forward. This kind of brings in a lot of energy that's coming into your life. And this is for Elisa, yeah. Okay, so yes, there's a lot of energy coming in. Maybe a lot of doors opening, a lot of opportunities stepping in. You're about to get very busy, and it could bring material changes, financial material changes. So this could have a connection with opportunities regarding work, stability, especially with this planning, patience and planning. Okay, so try not to rush into anything, because it it just feels to me as if life is going to really start really moving forward, and you may have to kind of ground yourself and think before you make any decisions, especially regarding finance, etc. Not that it's a bad thing, that this is coming in, but sometimes things can, when they happen quickly, we can make snap decisions. So this is coming in to slow you down a little bit and say, one step at a time, Elisa, okay? You've got passion ignited. Something wonderful is coming in for you, really lovely. And look at that, the light. This is, the sun, success, good times ahead. Something really wonderful is on its way. And I feel it's to do with either a new project, new venture, or something to do with money, career, along those lines. Yeah, so do let us know, won't you? Something very exciting on its way. That's kind of going to, how can I say, bring back the oomph to your life. I feel things have been a little bit, you've lost that lately, but that's coming back. And something's going to spark your interest. And it's going to come in out of the blue. Okay, so I shall be on for a little bit longer. Here is the link to my PayPal if you do definitely want your question answered this evening. Yeah. Okay. So, was there anyone else that's next, Tiger? Is it Taylor that's next? What's Logan's faults? Will he contact me again? Oh, it's Taylor, is it? Yeah. Where's he gone now? Yeah, Taylor. What's Logan's faults? Will he contact me again? To angels and spirit guides. Will Logan contact Taylor again, please? Strength. Well, you need to be strong with regard to this situation, okay? Oops. You've got the strength card. The Hanged Man. So at the moment, there seems to have been and you can type, please feel free to type in, you're welcome, Elisa. Please stay with us. Thank you, Dylan. It's very kind of you. So we've got the Hanged Man. So this is a pause that's come in, Taylor. Okay, things have paused, and this is the universe saying, "Hang on a minute. Let's stop for a while and think about this." You've got the Ten of Pentacles, and you've also got, what have we got here? Ace of Swords. So yeah, Ace of Swords can sometimes mean that you kind of need to take a chance, take a risk, in order to find your security here with the Ten of Pentacles. But the Hangman is just, there's a pause around this, isn't there? Nine of Swords. I feel you're quite anxious about it. It sort of feels as if, to you anyway, that things may have come to an end. Your intuition is incredibly strong right now. Eight of Swords tells me that, you're fearing the worst. But Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups, I feel the universe has kind of brought this to a pause for a reason. Now, it could even be that there is new love on the horizon for you, my love, because I just feel something's blocking this. Sometimes we meet, as I said earlier, we meet the right person, but at the wrong time. So I'm kind of getting a bit of that at the moment, my love. That's not to say it wouldn't change one day in the future, but right now I feel the universe want you to think about this. There is new love as well out there waiting to come in, but you need to maybe let go of something here. Your decision, of course, Taylor. Yeah, I feel it's come to an end. Oh, yeah. Oh, darling, I understand. Let me draw you an angel card. It's a process, isn't it? I mean, when this happens, it's so hard, especially when there's no communication. It's like going cold turkey, and it's tough. But you'll come out of this. You'll get through this, and there is more love coming to you. Angel of Unity. I feel that you need to reach out, Taylor, to people around you, whether it's family or friends, people who will support you and be there for you, okay? Please don't suffer alone. Maybe do some meditation. Find some good meditation on YouTube. Oh, Dylan, okay. So you're an actor, are you? How interesting. So Dylan would like to know if he's going to receive his break in his acting career soon. Should I go for this Faulkner or I'm going to go for the Rider-Waite's? Yeah, this is for Dylan. We have an actor in our midst and we didn't know about it. Will Dylan get his lucky break, please, with regard to his acting career? Oh, looks like you will be. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles, Dylan. You actually live in Hollywood? Is that true? Yes. Oh, wow, what a combination of cards. Okay. You've left something behind, or you need to leave something behind, Dylan. Did you move to Hollywood? Did you go in search of this? I feel you've been in search of this. You're going to get what you've been searching for. Can you see that? You've gone in search of this new beginning. I do feel you've got up and left somewhere and gone in search of this. You've been quite adventurous. You are quite, I feel you're very free-spirited. And you're quite a bit of a wandering soul, if you know what I mean. You're not scared to go out there and go after what you want. And I feel that Spirit are letting you know that this offer is coming in. Look at this. Look at this offer coming in. You couldn't get a better card. So it's coming. It's on its way. Right. Fair enough. That would be why then. Four of Pentacles. You are not letting go. You're very determined. You're incredibly determined. You're not letting go until this offer comes in. Wow. Dylan, Ace of Wands as well. Yes, yes, and yes. It's coming to you, my love. All right. So, Ten of Swords. Okay. Don't allow this to get you down. And I understand how you feel. I'm picking up a sense of frustration. Will it ever happen for me? Sometimes you can get a little bit low, darling, but you're very good at picking yourself up as well. A decision will need to be made around this. King of Pentacles. So this is the person who's going to help you with your acting career. And the Hierophant. Yeah, you've got someone here who's very, very supportive, Dylan. Is this person in your life now? If not, then they're going to be. They're almost like a mentor. Someone I feel could be a little bit older than you, but there's someone who is able to help you in this matter, support you, okay? I I also feel with that Hierophant that there could be some. Have you finished with acting school, or are you thinking of taking something up in that way? I'm seeing some studying going on here in some way. Oh, your agents. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. There's one person in particular here who has, who's a very supportive guy, I feel, and has your best interests at heart. You will get there. You will get there. It's just a matter of time and patience. But you've been very brave, I feel, looking at those cards. Very brave. So hats off to you. You've been wanting to take some more classes. I feel that's coming in for you there. And in fact, it could be that when you go there, that's when you may meet someone. It could be one of your teachers that becomes a bit of a mentor or a guide for you. So do go for those classes. I see them coming. I do see them coming. You've got what it takes. It's just a matter of time now. With that Ace of Pentacles, you couldn't ask for a better card. Really couldn't. So I understand how hard it must be. Acting's not easy to break into, but you're being offered something here. There's a part coming. You know that is almost, that is pretty much a lucky break coming in with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Fantastic, fantastic. Drop of water. And thank you for your donation, Dylan. A lot of film work. My uncle was a famous actor in the 90s and he taught me a lot. Wonderful. That's great. Can't see you clearly because the profiles are small, but you kind of, I can imagine you being an actor, seeing that profile there. Days of Our Lives. I'm not sure. Is that in America? I'm not sure if we've got Days of Our Lives. Is that here in America? Do we have that here, anyone? Days of Our Lives, or is that just in the States? Oh, Luca, sounds like you're getting more serious here. Is that a good show, Jocelyn? Yeah, I don't think we have it here. Days of Our Lives. Does anyone know? Anyone English here? Do we have that here? Queen G has a question. It's a soap opera. I'll have to look it up. Let's fingers crossed. But you're being offered a part. That's for sure. Whether it's that one or a different program, you are being offered something here. And I would go to that school if I were you, because I'm seeing something coming, perhaps leading from that. Okay. Hi, Casey. How are you? Yeah, we'll have to look it up. Everyone, Days of Our Lives. Come back and tell us, won't you, Dylan, when you do get your part? Well, hopefully you'll be a regular anyway. Just a general. Okay. So thanks for being here, Queen G. This is for you, my love. Your general for Queen G. Yeah. Good luck, Dylan. It's on its way. Oh, and you, Deborah. Hopefully see you Friday. So this is for Queen G. Authority. Okay, so let's look at why this has come out for you. Is there someone around you? Obviously, this could be to do with a partner or someone in your family or someone at work who is a little bit controlling and is making you feel quite fed up. And who is that for again? Oh, is that right, Michael? It is, Jocelyn. It's a beautiful deck. You're right, yeah. And typical Libra, picking up on the art. You know, you're fabulous, Libras, at, you know, picking up the art and having great taste as well. Queen G, where are you, my love? So you look after someone at home. Is that what you're saying? You're feeling a bit fed up. Is this the person you look after? Are they a little bit controlling or demanding, perhaps? Demanding or controlling? Oh, okay. Right. Fair enough. New beginning. I feel as if you kind of want to break free of this situation. And you could have a chance to do that, perhaps, to a certain extent. Wisdom. You need to get some advice, some help, some support. I feel, you're suffering in silence a lot, my dear. And just as I said that, the emotional withdrawal card came out. So you are suffering in silence. I feel you are emotionally withdrawn, and sometimes that's because we are keeping things to ourselves. Once we start sharing and getting help, then we tend to come out of our shell, because I feel you've been in, you kind of retreated into your shell because you've got so much going on, and there's a lot of conflict here. I'm sensing a lot of conflict. It's not as easy as, it's not so easy that you can just leave this situation, but you're yearning for this new beginning. So I would continue to have this therapy that you're having. New doors are there to be opened for you, waiting to be opened by you, but you've kind of got to get some help. Are you a Cancer? Yeah. Cancer, as a sign, tends to make a lot of sacrifices, but I feel that you need to find time for your own needs. I don't feel you're doing that enough, and your therapist would be very important in your life right now and help you to maybe see a way forward, a way that you can find some time for yourself. Small improvements could make a big difference. You'd be surprised. Some time to yourself. Okay, so 444 is your number, Michael. Strong number. Ali Min, good evening. Yeah, the self-care thing. Absolutely. It's not selfish to think about yourself sometimes. That's what you've got to sort of remind yourself about. Okay, so just looking now. So let's, I think, have some angel cards. Yeah. Okay, so if you'd think about which card you feel drawn to. Yeah, please don't feel guilty, Queen G. Cancers are such lovely, caring souls. They do forget about themselves at times, and that's just, even if you can think of it in this way, that by helping yourself, you're helping your mum, because your self-care will have a knock-on effect. I do feel you're a bit worn down right now, so this will help. This does have, as I said, a knock-on effect. It's very important. Self-care is very important, and I feel you really need it right now. And no, you're not selfish, and no, you shouldn't feel guilty. It's absolutely nothing to feel guilty about, because I feel you do so much for this person. And rather than let things build up and overwhelm you, it's better really all round to just take a step back and think of yourself for a while. Just do a few things that will help you to re-energize and feel at peace. So yeah, I'm going to draw 3 cards if you'd like to decide which you feel drawn to from this angel deck. And your first card is Victory. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith, Archangel Sandalphon, coming in for number ones. Okay, so you have victory. Your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Number 2's Angel Therapy. Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So some angel therapy coming in for those of you drawn to card number 2. The angels are helping you with your worries, with your burdens. So remember that this evening when you're sleeping or when you're going off to sleep, allow them to take your cares. And then card 3, for those of you drawn to this card, Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Isn't that lovely? So some comfort and healing coming your way, number 3s. Okay, so thank you for being with me this evening. I will be back on Friday, and have a good couple of days, everyone. And I'll see you soon. And thank you to our moderators for your excellent job as always. See you Friday. Bye-bye.